welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to do my make for week 2 challenge for Line Dot Arrow using the purple summer jam or the purple jam summer. There seems to be some confusion on the hashtags. So because of that, if you post in my group, do the purple summer jam or the purple jam summer, I'm going to count it as an entry into the prize draws. Because I get it mixed up, and I think, well, we just won't worry about it anymore. Post it in the group, purple jam summer, hashtag purple jam summer or purple summer jam, and it'll get counted. Okay, so I have my journal ready. I've got the pages in here, but I haven't done, except for week 1, I haven't done any decorating on it. So I want to today focus on my topper for my journal. So that's what we're going to do. I love how this girl turned out, and it's actually a Reader's Digest book, and I think it's just the perfect size. I like that. Okay, so I have some things that I thought I would use, and I love this one, so this is going to be part of it. Now what I'm going to do with mine is I am going to create a flip on the front of my cover. And by doing that, I'm hoping it will work. I'm hoping it'll work, but we'll go ahead and see. So first off and foremost here, I'm going to ink these little flowers because I just love them, and they are going to go on my cover. But Natalie, you have started the whole stickle thing, and so I want to put stickles on here, and just not a lot, just in the center here, because I think I used the diamond one, so I do have other ones, but the diamond one is my favorite one because it just creates like a little sparkle in there, and it doesn't seem to be too there's a little bronze or something that goes in there too. I don't know what it is, but it's diamond stickles, and it's just for me, it's perfect. I'm just going to give, and I don't put a lot there. Looks like little diamonds in the flower. Okay, so I'm going to leave that like that and let that dry while we carry on. Okay, so first and foremost, I think I've decided that I would just back these with, these aren't, this, I don't know, yes, this is part of the freebies, the challenge papers for this month, this week 2. My glue has been sitting up for a while there, so it needs to come on down and play. There we go. And after, not while I'm on here, but after the fact, I may sew around these and I may not. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what it's going to look like yet. I have this vision in my head, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's what it's going to be. So we have that backed, and I'm just going to let that dry before I do anything more on that. And so this tag is what's going to be our flippy. Now this is from the kit, but this is part of the challenge papers. And this is some scrap that I had. And so I want to put these together, and this is going to be my flip. And I gotta think this through. I'm going to put this inside of here. I'm going to glue it inside here. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to place it here, and I did cut it to fit. And we're just going to, oops, don't get it on that, don't, only on that little hinge we made. Okay. I should have glued everything in, but I did not. So I'm going to have to trim this. But first of all, we're just going to glue it all in. I may have to trim it. I may not have to. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let's just line these two up. If we have to fix our hinge a little bit, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. Have that nice and creased down. There we go. There we go. So when we hinge that, then that'll be the side that we see. Perfect. Okay, let's put the glue lid back on. And I'm just going to take and round these corners just with the little one. And then we'll give it a proper inking. I'm going to trim this just a smidge. There we go. Okay. We got that over there. All right. So then what I want to do is I want to put this gal on here, but I want it to, this is going to hinge onto here, like so. I think I should sew around this. What do you think? I think I should. Not around this, but around this. I think I should sew around that. Gives it a little more oomph, a little more pretty. It doesn't have to be sewn around here. But if I put this on here now, then I am going to be hooped. But, okay, so I'm going to sew this. And we're going to, I backed this already. And I just wanted to put, I know, I jumped. I know, because I'm going to get my stuff together that I'm going to sew. And let's see. And we can put it all together once it's all, because I changed my mind midstream. And we're just going to add a little layer behind that, just because we can. Just a little. Let's see, how does that look? I like that. Could sew around this too, couldn't I? I'm creating a sewing thing. I'm just going to trim this off here and pull it because we don't want straight lines. Like that. There we go. I like my ratty shabby. Okay. Now, I wanted to make a little tab for this. So let's do that quickly. And I have this here. And I think what we'll do is, what color do we have here? Hold on. Let's have a lot of this. That would look pretty. That would be pretty. Let's face it, they're all pretty. But I think I'm going to do this one here. So let's just cut. Does it matter if the, no, it doesn't. We're just going to do it this way. Let's see, how much do I need? I don't want to waste. Don't want to waste. Okay, I need this. Okay, so right about here. And we're just going to go to this line here. Going to, if we do it this way, they're going to be that way, and if we do it this way, it's not enough. So we're just going to do it this way and call her done. And then, oops, there's the paper I couldn't find out of there before. And sometimes if your piece is too small, you just need a little helping hand. I see there's some more in there. We want to get that out. There. Get out of there. There we go. There we go. And now I'll probably have another piece in there that I can't find. Oh, there it goes. Okay, I do love my whale punch. I was very happy that I found that. Okay, we're going to ink this. And then we will stitch around that as well. Ink this guy. There we go. Going to be pretty. Yes, that was a good choice. Good choice, I tell ya. So I'm just going to glue this. This is such a beautiful kit. Did you go to the sisters retreat? Were you part of it there or online? I was unable to attend. I would love to attend one day. But being in Canada, a little tricky sometimes. And I'm going to put it, I know it's not in the middle, but I kind of like it a little lower. So it's going to go in like so. Okay. Then, are we going to stitch around everything? No. Well, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so are our flowers... Oh, wait, hey, I got an extra one here. Where did they go? Oh. All right, peel. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, that one's not from the freebie, the challenge papers. This one is. So we're going to put that on here. And this might be another thing that I just end up stitching around. We'll see. I kind of like this. And I thought this was quite fitting. Put that in there. And, well, these are the ones that you did. I like that. We're just going to do them in around like so. And a little cheesecloth in behind there. That should work. Okay. And then this, I'm going to put that right up there. And I think the cheesecloth, this is a really tatty piece. And I don't mind that at all. Okay, scissors. But we want just that little tat out. Just that little tat out. Won't use it yet, probably. Okay, we're going to, I wonder if we should do this. Put our flowers up here, like so, and then our butterfly down there, like so. And I can go, yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. I'm just going to put, I'm going to put this like this. I don't want to cover the words. Yeah, they're dry. And we're just going to put this in here, I think, like so. Okay, and then we have this one here, and we're just going to take and put some the cheesecloth in here. Got cheese glue on my fingers so it wants to stick there. There we go. And this butterfly, I am not certain, but I think it comes from the first week challenge. I think. I could be wrong. Okay, and then let's just get this on here and maybe get those leaves up a little bit. They're going to swoosh down anyways where we're putting it. But okay, so then we want a little stickle here with a little head. Just a little. There. Just a little diamond there. And let's see, that's pretty. I see I should have inked maybe here. I thought I did, apparently I did not, or I didn't do it very well. Okay, I think I might not stitch this in. I think I might just leave that. I'm going to put you over here. So now we have this done. We've got to stitch this one. We're going to stitch this. Yes, we are. And okay, let's build on her now. Love that. Pretty. Okay, let's build her. So I want to make a little bit of, I have this purple lace here. And this is where I might end up having to sew, because now do I want to put it like that? I think so. Let's cut this ratty tatty. You see that? I'm cutting ratty tatty off. Oh my goodness. What happened? What happened? I'm cutting ratty tatty stuff off. And we're just going to put that right about there. And if I stretch it just a hair, just to give it so it's not so stiff. There we go. Now, if we take this pretty little butterfly in here, because, well, I like butterflies. And I'm going to trim this a little better because I must have did this very quickly. Not very well. Okay, you know what? I'm going to, these guys, if I can trim them, otherwise they're gone. Oh, look at that, I can trim them. I did it, yay! Okay, so if we do this, I need to ink this so because I can still see white. And we don't want to see white. So we've got this we're going to sew around these guys, and I think we will do a little stitching around there too. Why not, right? Why not? You're at it, you're doing it, might as well do it all. Might as well do it all. Okay, let's just see. We're just going to give this a little bit of a play. Spread it out. Just to give it a little like so. And then butterfly in there. Sure, okay. Let's get this. Oops, take the lid off. Let's get this down here first. There we go. And we're going to do that. We're just going to let it come down. Okay, like so. And we're going to just give this guy some glue. And we're going to get those. There we go. I wish that I could leave it up like that because it would look so much better. But it's not going to stay. But we can do one maybe. And I don't want them to get broken or torn. Okay. Love that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera and stitch these guys up. I'm not stitching this though. And I'm going to stitch. Yeah, you're going to stitch. Yeah, you're going to stitch. Okay. I shall return. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so my bobbin decided to run out of thread as I was going, so I went, okay. So I decided not to, well, the machine decided not to stitch this on because I ran out of thread and I just didn't have the patience to do it. And besides, I gotta fix my bobbin, my thread tension. So I thought, no, I'm not going to deal with that right now. Not right now. Okay, so let's just get, I want to put, I'm not going to put a eyelet in this because it will be, I don't want to add that thickness to it. You know what? Maybe we should do this. Maybe that's what I should have done instead of popping the hole in there. I should have just done that, because then that would match that. And it doesn't have to be backed up because it's going to be glued in. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not going to be glued in. Okay. Okay, but I will fess up to what I did though. When I was stitching this, remember that beautiful hinge I made? Yeah. There it is. Stitched right in. So we'll have to do that again. That's okay. That's okay. And I'm going to just take about that much. Like so. Okay. Not everything happens according to plan, does it? No. No, no. Nee. Okay. I'm going to do this one because it's a small hole. And I think this might go into there. This is just my little piece of scrap that I have hanging around from something else that I did. Don't exactly remember what it was. Oh, yes, I do. It was so yesterday. Lucky I remember what I had for breakfast. Okay, come on. There you are. We're just going to, I don't want a really long string on this either, so just a nice little tie. Just a nice little tie. And maybe, can I get that little knot in here? Okay. There we go. Perfecto. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I need to find another one of my little scraps here, and if I would have done that prior to coming back, that would have been nice, but I didn't. So we're just going to let's see, what do I have here? No. Oh, I was going to tell you guys, if you treat yourself to one kit ever, because you don't buy them much, or one digital, I'm still looking, this is the one to get. Look at all these amazing things in here. It's 23 pages of this. It's gorgeous and so versatile. So if you just don't do a lot of kits of digitals, this is one to get. I would definitely recommend that one. Okay, so I had at my disposal tons and tons and tons of scraps, and now I don't have tons and tons of scraps. I found some. This one will work. This one will work. It's not as pretty as the other one. I had the other piece of that too, but I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Oh, it does. It don't. Okay, so let's do this again. Okay, so I'm just going to measure how far I want this. And then we're just going to fold it in half. Oh, now it's really not going to be good because, oh yeah. We want this way now, okay. That's okay, it works. I hope, we'll see. And if it doesn't, well, we'll just put something over top of it. Okay, so I want this to be this way. So when it opens up, we see it. You know what, just put it on there, right? So just put it on there. You'll deal with it after. Okay, so I'm going to do the, let's see here. I can't believe I did that. Well, I believe it. I do all sorts of weird things. I do all sorts of weird things in my craft time. Okay. It's a hot, hot day here, I tell ya. It was 30 before it was even noon. There we go, okay. And I'm just gonna ink this up here a little bit. Hide some of that white. I don't mind that at all. Okay. And then I'm just going to take and we're going to just wing it and glue it in. No, we're not. We're going to do this. We're going to do this first. And let's disguise some of that. There we go. And I said we were going to, and I cut a piece. And we're just going to, you know what we might end up doing? Oh, look how pretty that is. Okay. I'm going to glue this in here. If I'm off screen, I'm just gluing in that piece there. And now I'll move everything out of the way. And then we're just going to glue around there and bring that right about there. And then I have these things here that I have had forever, but I thought that would look pretty there. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, let's just put it right like so. Okay. All right, now we're just going to take and glue this in. And we're just going to place it right on our cover. And I want it right about there. I don't want it right against, but I want it enough. There, let's put it straight to the paper, shall we? Look, we want it straight. Well, we got a little, there we go. Little give. Okay. So we're just going to let that sit quietly. You be quiet now. Okay, so this here, I don't want, I want it to go like this. Excuse me. I want it to go like this, but I want this to go in here. Like so. And I don't want it to interfere. And so I want, where does this come? I don't want, I'm going to glue in here because I don't want right about there. And we're just going to do, I should mark it, shouldn't I? Yes, you should. Okay. So we're going to do it like this. We're going to put this like this. And we're going to put you like that, like that. Yes, yes, yes. And the reason why I'm lining it up is because I don't want it to interfere with my flip there, this tab here. So then let's move this down a little bit. So we're going to make this here our glue line. All right. Okay, then we're going to take and put this where we want this. Like so, and carefully, we're going to do, oops, carefully I say, carefully, Nene. Oh, look at that, just, well, that lines up perfectly. Okay, well, we're just going to glue. We're going to glue along this line here, right? Because then when you do this, this is all neatly covered, like so, and we'll just glue along there. Okay, so right along here to like so. Then we're going to glue along the bottom here. Yeah, glue along the bottom here. We can go right to this side and right to this side. Right, right. Yes, okay, let's do, you can't see what I'm doing, I know. I'm just lining up my glue line there. There we go. Hopefully we're straight. There we go. Make sure that we're not. There we go. Oh, we've got to move down. We've got to move down. Don't want to hide our heart. Okay, let's see how badly that did. hold that. We're going to hold that. Hold that. Hold that thought. So then when we do the flip over, this would be like this. And this is going to go in here. And I want it to be hidden because I want it to be a little surprise. Okay. And we're just going to make this into a belly band. Like so, and we're going to make sure you're hidden. And so we're just going to put you right about there, I say. Yay. Good thing this glue doesn't take long to, it's pretty, it doesn't take long to adhere. And I see a little white there. I'll get rid of that. There we go. Oops, don't do that. Oop, don't do that either. Okay. There we go. Get that back down there. Yes, I know. I should wait for my glue to dry. And like so. And then one last little thing. I should put a lucky penny. This looks like it should be a lucky penny. Doesn't it? I don't know where to put it. I want to put it somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know where. For now, leave it off. Yeah, leave it off for now. No biggie. Okay, get rid of this. And we're going to put a little eyelet in here so we can add a little charm. And we're going to put that right about, let's say right about there, eh? Yeah, just in case we want to put a little thingy in there. Eyelets, right here. Okay. Now I have some pink ones, which might look nice. Let's see. Pink. Okay, get in there. It's saying no, 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 I don't want to go. Okay, so do I want that or do I want this one? Oh, that one. Oh, that one is a definite. Okay, so we're just going to take and fruit this up again. Ooh, okay. There we go. And we should find a nice little charm. Oh, we have charms. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, too bad that guy's so big. Is that too big? Yes, that's way too big. Oh, but look. Oh, but look. There's a little one. That's the one. That's the one. Oh, what have we got here? No. Stick with the plan. Go with the original. Okay, get in there. All right. And then we have some jump rings here. And I think I'm going to use one of the little bigger ones. And my pliers. And get you out of my way. I'm hoping, oops, I got two here. I'm hoping that some of you may know that I've been having internet issues and download issues and whatnots and frustration. And so I'm hoping that it is fixed now and that this video however long it is, isn't going to take 7 to 10 hours to upload. I need a bigger ring, bigger jump ring in here. Yes, I do, because that's not going to work. I need a larger one. Okay, I got bigger ones. Put that in there. Hopefully one of these ones will do. Oh, no, let's go this one. All right, yep. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. These ones are a much stronger one. Okay. I need to open it up a little bit more too. Yep. Come on. Come on, get in there. I should have put it closer to the edge. That's what I should have done, but you didn't. No, no, no. You said this would be a good spot, you said. That's what you said, Soph. Oh boy, even this one's kind of snug. What's that? Oh, my butterfly. Don't do this to me, dude. It's on backwards. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, what if we do? Here, let me take you this way. Okay. Let me take you. No, no. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to just hold that in place, and then I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to put it back. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, and I get both of them clip. Oops. Oops. There we go. I always have trouble getting these guys together back tight again. But this one isn't really going anywhere. The only thing that might happen is the dragonfly fall off, but I don't think it will. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Look at you. Oh, my threads are going to catch on to this a little bit, but that's all right. We got that fixed. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. There's my second week challenge complete. Oh, she's beautiful. I'm quite happy with her. So we have this little tuck in here, and then we open it up, and we have this and a little place to write something secret. And there we go. I like how that turned out. All right, I'm going to say thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you post in my Facebook group if you're playing along. There's wonderful prizes at the end of the month. And like I said, use the hashtag Purple Jam Summer or Purple Summer Jam. There's so much confusion around it. I will put it in, however, you will go into the entry if you post in my group, and I'm certain you'll do it in the other groups as well. So, have yourselves an awesome day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.